Once again, I heard the thing, but we have not fired, and this is kind of where I was talking about the clock running. Okay, so we've lost the die roll. I'm already a couple seconds in. We are playing Gene's 8-bit. So they're keeping 7. We have a lot of 3 drops. Mulligan. Tropical. Delver. Did not expect that to work. Cool, cool. Blind flip Delver. You love to see it. Now, I lost. Yeah, that was the drawback I expected. See if they go right for Chain Lightning. They don't. Now, if they have Delver, it doesn't say, they're unlikely to have. Bravo. I think I fight over the threats. Had it. Had it the whole time. Do I fight for this? I don't want to, but I think I need to. I think I need the card. I think I honestly need the card. Well, I don't think I need it that bad. But, I mean, I'm never going to cast the swords. You know? Just kidding. Totally am. But my tropical is gone. And, okay, just the tropical is gone. We can still Tundra. right on time. Young Pyromancer, really? Before that gets out of control, I think I need to deal with it. They shuffled. Alright, so we can get a snow blue. That'll work. But I want to draw it first. Take the 1. Okay. Go get snow blue. Arrow it up. So we're actually 2 away from flipping. But they missed. Take 2. Stop, 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 stop. I hit the wrong button on my own turn. So frustrating that I was... It's so annoying. That I could have pondered. I could have played Oko. I mean, Oko would have taken a lot of damage there, potentially. See if we can get him to fall for this. We'll draw into that brainstorm. May I block? Trade off that Delver. They have the new Delver. Okay. Can't believe I skipped a turn. I can, but I'm just frustrated by it. Alright, we'll pass here. They did not flip. They chose not to fetch. Okay. Could be a new creature. Could it be the big monkey? Get another reliquary sufficiently large. See if it flips. It does for a lightning bolt. How freaking convenient. Take it. Are you just going to cast it? Cool. Cool. Do you have a second lightning bolt? Come on. Had it all. Boo. Boo that person. Okay. Pyroblasts, red blasts. Am I allowed to select him? What's going on here? Carpet. Decay. True. The fact that they are a young pyromancer list. Not sure I want Teferi there. You can come back up here and hang out. Force negation looked better than it should have. Sylvan. Yes, I'd like to play first. Wow, this hand actually looks really sweet. That is an interesting Blind Delver? No. So the question is, do I Leovold or Swords? They don't currently have a thing, but they can find it. Waste. Young Pyro. Brainstorm. Drawing another plow would be insane. Okay, so I could go for Scavenging Ooze. Go for Leovold. I could go get Scavenging Ooze. I could go get... That's not what I want. Come on, stop fighting me. All of this would have been so much better if I could have had an Astrolabe to go along. Take 3. Yeah, that would have been hot. That would have been sweet. Dread Horde. Okay, we need some Dead Winter right now. I'm trying to buy some time again. I wasn't thinking about Wasteland. I was trying to buy time against Young Pyromancer. I mean, maybe they forgot that's what Wasteland does too. I know that that's wrong, but I'm doing it on purpose. I don't. I want some counterspell protection. Okay. We could get Clothis and start chipping away. I think if I get Knight here, Knight is a 1. Knight is not that large. Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, it's once again, I think I went for it and it's so I'm gonna take a turn of 5. Play something. Why would you play something? I'm gonna say, why would you play something? One, two, three, four, 5. I didn't count the Dryad Arbor in play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we could have had an extra trigger. We could have had an extra trigger that I missed. Soul Guide Lantern. That is a dick move. Yep. We were talking yesterday about being able to clip just the one card you need to clip. That's a good one. Now the thing is, if you want the card out of it, you don't get to eat the rest of the graveyard. See, like, is that going to be enough from their side? They hit. That sucks. Blue. Oh, it needed to be a different named land, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. That needed to be not snow-covered island. That was a horribly messed up move on my part. Like, do I just go get a new Uro? Could go get Klothys, start chipping away. I could get Scavenging Ooze, start eating creatures out of their graveyard. I'll get Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, that's what I meant. I was thinking, oh, go get the protected basic, not thinking about having 7 different land types because I'm not used to Field of the Dead. So that is definitely a missed zombie on my part. Yep, that's bad. All right, so I got a 5/5. I'll trade this little crap. Elemental is red. Elemental is green. Come on, Astrolabe. Nope, Volcanic's gone. If I attack with the ooze, it just dies. I think we just need to get ourselves to... Yeah, that's true. It's an elk element. It's an elemental. We really should have one more zombie, unfortunately. Indeed. They did not shuffle. Found a Delver. They got all the elementals. Well, something tells me they have a bolt. Give me that Astrolabe. Oko, Brainstorm. They found Pyroblast. Nice. Three, 6, 9. Do you just have double bolt? Could you have double bolted? I was going to say. So, unfortunately, 3, 6, 9. Something tells me we're going to be eating some food drawn towards Dead of Winter. Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? We have 28 cards. Wait, could I have traded? No, because I couldn't stop the flyer. I was gonna say, could I have traded my uh, thing away? Because that would have been sweet. It was a long way away. It was so very long. We still haven't found it. There it is. Only like 20 cards deep. We were so close. Well, somehow our deck that beat Delver has lost to Delver twice today. That's a little frustrating. But, I mean, part of the thing is Delver never really... It feels like Delver's probably almost a 50-50 deck that even if it's unfavored in a matchup, it's still probably going to win a good portion of the time. But, yeah. I don't think it's necessarily worth it to keep playing in that. But I did have fun today. I'm glad we did play, even though I wasn't going to originally. I do think that this type of deck that gives me a lot of options. I really do like having those options, if that makes sense. So the real question is then, what do we do for vintage? Because I think overall I do think we misplayed a couple times. Should have been a Mox Diamond. We cut Force a lot. I think that's part of the... And maybe the question is, are we cutting Force improperly? Or better yet, that it's like the Uro lands deck. Do you know what I'm talking about? The Uro Field of the Dead. I think they call it like Uro Stompy or whatever. Maybe that's the deck I should be playing for the style that I enjoy. So here, let's pull it up. Goldfish. Yeah, I was trying to think of the name of it. Titan Stompy. I don't know, does that fall under any of these? I would like to play a deck with... There you go. So you would still have. Does it not have Green Sun Zenith? It just has Dryad Arbor. It doesn't have green. There it is. Okay. I was like, huh, that's a really interesting way. You play it without it. So yeah, here, let's just pop this down real quick. Do we have it anywhere? Not that I'm seeing. Garrick seems like it fits. Okay, so yeah. Oko, Uro, Knight, Zenith, Omnat. Like, I mean, really, how far are we off with this deck? I mean, Druid, Valakut, Ramunap, who we suggested as a good potential Green Sun Zenith target. Tireless Tracker, Courser, Crewfix, Once Upon a Time. I mean, I do wonder, like, at what points are you, when are you bringing in more lands? Feels kind of weird. Like, when is Nissa, Vastwood Seer, put a search a library for a basic forest. Yeah. I mean, I guess this goes against my rule of playing, I guess, the ponder and brainstorm smoothing. You end up giving that up and you're kind of living off the top. Like, you know, I mean, there's no Life from the Loam here unless am I missing Life from the Loam? You know, should I really just be playing, should I be playing more of a Loam style? Would I enjoy that more? Now, maybe I've never properly appreciated Once Upon a Time, but like, so obviously the fact that it's been banned and stuff like that, but for me to just be like, this isn't a good card. The first one is good because you don't pay for it, but having to put it in your deck to draw at other times, like if you had Force of Vigor somewhere, or like that's how some of the other decks I've seen use it. And I think that's the problem is you can say Once Upon a Time is busted, but it's just like I don't believe it, you know, and I don't necessarily agree. Um, Another card like Vendilion Click. People always talked about how great Vendilion Click or whatever. I was like, I honestly think the card is terrible, and so I mean, I tend to build these, whether it's like my first impression that I ever had of it, and then it just kind of has no. But I'm even like talking Once Upon a Time, way back when Vendilion Click was supposed to be like this amazing card. I didn't think it was good then. And so that's part of the issue I think I have is my impression of a card tends to get locked in, at least with how I process it. And so, I mean, I would have to probably play Once Upon a Time a lot, and Once Upon a Time does not go in the kind of decks I like to play. So maybe that's part of it, is I don't have the exposure to it being good. Yeah, I'm trying to think of another card that people think was like so amazing, and I'm just like, I don't care. And it's not trying to be contrarian or whatever like that. I just honestly, I can see what Once Upon a Time does. I would never want to actually cast that card. Like, I would never want to pay 2 mana to do this impulse. I would do it for free, but I would never want to actually pay 2 mana for that. Because it doesn't go into play, it just goes in your hand. And that's probably why I'm not giving it enough credit, is because it's just not... It doesn't fit what I expect to see, I guess. So I have cast Impulse. Do you know what you can get off Impulse? Force of Will. I don't think this thing will ever get a Force of Will. Pretty sure. I don't know, like, I don't, it's one of those things where no one else will ever convince me. I would have to be the one to convince myself to rethink it. But no, it literally doesn't matter what anybody, it doesn't matter who it is, it doesn't matter what they say. I don't believe it's any good. And so I would have to play it enough myself to start to change that preconception. And it's just not the kind of card that I want. It's not the kind of card I want to play enough in order to change what I want to do. Yeah, so yes, period, new sentence. I think playing a lands deck with Omnath, maybe not necessarily this style, but just having a lands deck to support Omnath and a way to bring Omnath back or have more than one, I think that's something like I would really enjoy.